Did you know Cristiano Ronaldo had made 46 appearances for Portugal at the international level as of the time Lamine Yamal was born? Their context in the UEFA Nations League final was an example of a father telling a son to humble himself while the son received slaps. The game was fiercely contested and could not be decided after 90 minutes, 2-2 draw between Spain and Portugal, and could still not even be decided after extra time, rather through penalty shootouts. Kudos to the Portugal's goalkeeper Diego Costa, realizing that amongst the 5 penalty takers of Spain, only one was a left-footed player. He understood that for a right-footed penalty taker, it's always comfortable for them to pick the right side of the goalkeeper. And he being a right-handed goalkeeper, he diving to his right is more comfortable for him. So throughout the penalty shootouts, he decided to dive right. And I wonder how Spain players could not realize this. Unfortunately, Alvaro Morata was caught in the web and Portugal emerged as winners of the 2025 UEFA Nations League. We should equally sound a very big congratulations to Nuno Mendes, the PSG youngster, for winning player of the tournament. What a season the youngster has had. On transfers, apologies to you all my audience for coming up here and being emphatic on the fact that Victor had said yes to Al-Hilal. The narrative was such that he actually gave a green light to the Saudi Pro League side, and for which they had the energy and the zeal to negotiate with Napoli. But I'm apparently not the only guy who has been swept by Victor Osimhen. A number of athletes have been disappointed by the dangling nature of Victor Osimhen's decisions, most especially the heartbreak he has given the Saudi Pro League side Al-Hilal. They still need to find new targets, negotiate and make those players available early enough so they can still be involved in their participation in the Club World Cup. There's been lots of outlets coming up with their own figures concerning Chelsea's deal for Gittens and Mike Maignan. These are the details. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea's recent offer to Milan was £12.6 million, which has been rejected as Milan hold on to £20 million. There's a positive talks ongoing as Chelsea look to stick to their £12.6 million, but then include easy add-ons. Then from Ben Jacobs, Chelsea's offer to Dortmund for Gittens was £29 million as opposed to Dortmund's demand of £42 million. Should you hear a here we go for any of these deals or even both of them, you shouldn't be surprised as Chelsea are very keen on these two deals, making sure they finalize the two before the closure of the Club World Cup transfer window so the players can be used in the tournament forthcoming. Still from Fabrizio Romano, there's not been any concrete negotiations between Chelsea and Frankfurt on Ekitike. It's been merely through phone calls. The last time Chelsea made contact to Frankfurt, the German side insisted on their €100 million for Ekitike, which Chelsea are not ready to pay. On this deal, Chelsea feel very comfortable to wait till the opening of the actual summer transfer window, which comes off on 16th of June. But I have a feeling that Chelsea are only hanging around and don't really mean to sign Ekitike. What is your opinion, Chelsea fan? Let me know it right there in the comment section. It's a here we go for Madrid signing of Franko Mastantuono, the youngster from River Plate, at a fee of €39.5 million, which will be paid in installment. He is a player a number of teams in Europe have followed, most especially Chelsea and PSG. But the moment we had a here we go for Franko to Real Madrid, Chelsea came up with a statement. I don't know if it's from the actual Chelsea quarters, explaining that they didn't actually mean to sign the youngster because the number 10 position, which he will be meant to play, has already been pocketed by Cole Palmer, and they still have Estevao Willian joining for next season. I don't really know. If they mean it, they alone can tell. Manchester United have made contacts to the camps of Victor Gyokeres seeking to know the situation around the player. But Al-Hilal, upon losing out on Victor Osimhen, have turned attention on this same target. And Manchester United should be mindful of rivaling the Saudi Pro League giants for the services of Victor Gyokeres. If you're a Manchester United fan and you reflect on the situation around Frankie de Jong, you become sad because their negotiations of this type never materialized, most especially United claiming to not have enough fans. But come on, they are a big club and they've signed the likes of Anthony Sancho, and so they definitely have the money and can do this for the fans. Hello Barcelona fans, are you here? There's been a lot of noise about your super striker Robert Lewandowski catching the headlines in Poland. In a context, Robert Lewandowski had decided not to play for the national team until there's a change in the coaching staff. But a different narrative reaching me explains that it's rather not as it is. Rather, Lewandowski realizing that he's already 37 years and having played over 4,000 minutes during the season, he's already tired and felt that the other guys could play the international matches and win. But the fans are of the stance that even Cristiano Ronaldo, who is 40 years and even had an injury before their final against Spain, managed to play. But come on, they are different guys in terms of physicality. But the fans hold on to the point that their match, most especially against Finland, was very important to them because it was a qualification match to the World Cup in 2026. So how do you forfeit this match of importance? Thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video so it can travel to as many audience as possible. In order that you don't miss out in the next conversation, smash the notification bell so you will always be on the go.